Good evening, everyone. Welcome to McFarland High School. It's Thursday night, January 30th, 2014. Rock Valley Conference basketball tonight. The Spartans take on the Trojans from Beloit Turner. Spartans come in tonight 7-0 in the Rock Valley Conference. Turner is 3-3. Again, John Wells in the play-by-play. Bill Cather on the color. Bill, your keys to the game tonight.
Okay, John. Got to make sure my mic is on here. I'm not sure if I'm on.
I can hear you.
Test. Can you? Okay, well, we'll go with it then. Keys to tonight's game, I've just got to keep them real short and simple. Beloit turnover. They're going to have to limit their turnovers. They've had a lot of them in their game so far. And again, they play in the Rock Valley South Division, where again, they're sitting in third place. There is not a team in the Rock Valley, well, there's two, Broadhead, that has a winning record. So teams are kind of struggling, and with McFarland tonight, the key to them is pressure. They're going to keep continually going with 9 players. I'm sure all 9 are going to get plenty of action tonight in the game, and Coach Willickett in his first season here doing a real nice job, 7-0 so far in the conference, will just keep the pressure on the Trojans. So we're expecting kind of a fast-paced game here because, again, McFarland will want to rebound and push the ball with Eckel and Ewald and the rest of the seniors that are make up this squad this year. Going to push the ball and see if they can get off to an early start here.
A small crowd tonight, but John Hefty is here, so that's a good sign. Spartans will start 22 Eric Ewald, 23 Rosie Rundy, 11 Christine Hedinger, 4 Stevie Weiner, 3 Maddie Hedinger. And ball picked up by Turner. 23 is Emily Byer, 10, shot on the way, short, no good. Put back by Natalie Burns, and she's hammered by Erica Ewald. No question about that one. You could hear it from us. There we are, courtside. You can see us with that great banner. That's there. First free throw on the way for Natalie Burns, way off. Again, Turner comes in 5-6, a non-conference win over Argyle by a point. 3-3 in the Rock Valley.
Spartans again, be attacking the basket. Rundy.
And steal in the backcourt by number 11, Christine Hedinger. And ball is thrown out of bounds. Turnover.
Yep, got a little anxious. A little too quick to pass the ball, but I think you could see here what's happening too. Turner wanted to rebound that ball and run down to try and get ahead of the pressure and play 3-on-2, 2-on-1 basketball.
Well, Kayla Washburn, number 10, the 5'7" senior, was trapped, and coach takes a timeout from the bench. So 7:24, time to go in the first quarter. Turner will use their first timeout.
Yep, I think probably some of the names we're going to be mentioning a lot tonight. For Beloit Turner, 3 main scorers. Ashley Himmelman averaging 15.7. Kenzie Krismanek at 13.3 and Lindsay Lauterbach at 10.3. I'm sure those are names that we'll be probably using quite a bit, as well as on the Spartans sidelines, Stevie Weiner, 13.2, and Rosie Rundy, 12.2, kind of leading the charge from the offensive end.
And I don't know if I see Kenzie Krismanek here tonight.
Oh, and there he goes right over the top.
Shot on the way by Burns, short, good block out by Stevie Weiner. Here come the Spartans up ahead. Maddie Hedinger, back to Weiner, thought about it, goes left. Christine Hedinger, nice bounce pass to her sister. Maddie lays it in. First points of the game. Spartans up 2-zip.
Well, you can see what they're going to do to attack this zone. They're going to use that skip pass.
Himmelman gets the baseline, unable to finish. Spartans on the rebound. Here comes Weiner. All the way to the rack, off the glass, and scores Stevie Weiner. Her first 2. It's 4-0 McFarland. Kayla Washburn, we're going to have a foul called. See who they whistle that one against.
And I'm betting it's Erica Ewald because she's already heading over towards the bench here.
She will be done for the quarter.
And maybe for the half, John, if they follow what many coaches' philosophy is, which is 2 fouls.
And there's a steal on the inbound. Emma Eckel, the 6'1" freshman, number 14, in for the Spartans. She's going to bring it up. Nobody picks her up. Over to Weiner, swings it to Hettinger. 6:25 to go in the first quarter. Spartans on top 4-0.
Nice job that I can see the freshman Eckel doing here. John, that is so good because not only Eckel with her size is she staying active in the post, moving high to low, but also handle the ball well and giving a target.
Emily Byer with an answer for Turner. 6:03 to go. We're not even 2 minutes into the game, and both coaches have used a timeout already.
Yep.
Wow.
That's pretty unusual. I don't know if we've ever seen that, especially in a contest that's only a 4-point difference so far.
You don't want to let this one get away.
No, for either side, I guess.
6:03 of the first quarter, 6-2, Spartans on top. Again, it's Thursday night, January 30th. Spartan boys are here tomorrow night. Next week, it's like Major League Baseball. You got a homestand, 4 home games.
4 home games.
For the Spartans, and the girls are home next week. They've got Broadhead coming in.
And Whitewater.
Whitewater and I think Jefferson.
Yes. Yep.
Huge week for the girls. No problem breaking the pressure. Left-hand layup by Hettinger, too long. Eckel gets it but brings it down. Trojans steal the ball. Here comes Turner. Oh, and good heads-up play in the backcourt. Knocking the ball out of bounds, but they had the breakout. Beating us down the floor.
Yep.
So 6-2.
Emma Eckel as a freshman being very active so far in this game.
Ball tipped. That's Burns over here to Himmelman. Back out Washburn. Shot on the way long, no good. Rebound Maddie Hettinger. Over to Weiner. Here come the Spartans. Rundy. Shot on the way. Short, no good. Ball loose. Turner's got it. Here come the Trojans. Washburn. Ball tipped away. I'm already losing track of, and I'm already losing track of turnovers here.
Yeah.
I started doing it. I have 1 mark down, but I've lost track here.
You'd be filling up a page, I think, John.
5:10 to go, first quarter. 6-2. Weiner from 3. In, out, no good. Rebound, Maddie Hettinger. Back out Weiner. Going to try it again. No good. 2 is not the charm. Here comes Himmelman on the breakout. Layup, left hand, overlays no good.
Good hustle back by Christine Hettinger, bothering Himmelman on the shot.
And Himmelman, boy, she's down the court faster than anybody.
Yep, you can see they're sending a flyer on every play. Coach Willicott's going to have to take into account that flyer.
Well, Hettinger with the rebound. You can tell that both teams haven't played in a while. It's a little sloppy out here, a little rusty. Turnaround by Hettinger, no good. She keeps it alive, tips out of bounds. Will go to Turner. Emily Kelm into the lineup, number 21.
I think you're going to see both teams using a lot of players here, John. This is pretty fast pace.
And we don't have many to use unless you suit up Jillian Harrington on the bench, the manager.
Yeah, we got another freshman coming in, Brooke Lonegro.
And there's Gloria Frank doing tickets tonight, correcting her math tests.
Yes, she is. And one of McFarland's finest, Mike Friedel.
Great, we got that monitor here. Another steal, another turnover.
Yep. Totally unaware, number 20 was, of where the ball was. You have to stay in touch with where the ball is at all times.
Brooke Lonegro, number 2 in the lineup. Over to Lonegro. Pass inside. Christine Hettinger was going the opposite direction where the pass came from.
And again, what I just mentioned, John, staying in touch with where the ball is. She totally turned her back to it. She had a layup on a nice bounce pass from Brooke Lonegro, but instead turned her back and hit her right in the back.
Washburn shot of the way, good for 3. Kayla Washburn. It's 6-5, 3:49 to go, near steal in the backcourt. Here comes Brooke Lonegro over to Kelm. Left-hander, good. Emily Kelm, her first 2. She had 9 the other night. Ball goes out of bounds, comes right to us. Rolls right under our table. Jay Hansen on the retrieval.
Yep.
Best seat in the house right here, especially when the ball's on this end of the floor.
Yes, it is.
Washburn will inbound it. Gets it into Himmelman. Back out top, number 3 in the game, Callie Fowler. Washburn She's feeling it out there. Another three.
Another three for Washburn.
Washburn with 6 on back-to-back threes.
Yep, you're going to have to start to recognize the shooter.
Turner here to play tonight. Rundy brings it down, almost a tie-up. Kelm, long no good. Rebound number 20, Alexis
Sandwick. Here comes the
Sandwick.
track meet. Here it comes, John.
Running the break.
I can tell you what they do. They space the floor well also.
Himmelman shot up no good. Vivian Gilbertson in the lineup with the rebound. Up ahead, Rundy. Looking for her first 2 to the rack. In, out, and in. Rosie Rundy. 10-8. Himmelman. No good. Eckel with her 5th rebound already. It's a track meet out here. Gotta love it.
Yes, it is.
Kelm, it's going up. In and out, no good. Tip long. Brooke Lonegro down with the rebound. Eckel from 10. Long, no good.
They're letting
Here
them play,
comes
John,
Washburn.
aren't
Up to Himmelman. Boy, Himmelman.
She's struggling, and she's their leading scorer.
And she's going to pick up foul in the backcourt.
Yep, she's struggling so far, John. She's missed a couple of bunnies, mishandled the ball a couple times. Like I said, she's their leading scorer at 15.7 points a game so far this year.
So Himmelman with the foul, her first. Only the first team foul against the Trojans. If there's anything good in this quarter, it's the lack of fouls.
Yes, I will say they are letting them play a little bit. If this were a touch foul game, we'd be sitting at the free throw line already, probably in double bonus.
Pretty clean game.
Yep.
Skip pass, that's Weiner. Inside, nice spin move by Maddie Hedinger, who finishes. I've said this for 4 years. You post Maddie up, there's not too many players who can defend her.
Nope. And I can tell you, in last year's game, Maddie Hedinger had 23 points. 23 out of the last year. McFarland won 43-37 in their only crossover game meeting, and Maddie had 23 of the 44 points. So I agree with you, John. She can be real tough in the post.
24, that's Lindsay Lauterbach. Number 5, Cassie Bingham. I think every girl on both rosters has made an appearance here in the first quarter.
I agree with you.
And Spartans showing zone. You can't dribble through it. Weiner with the steal. Up ahead to Gilbertson. Nice pass back to Weiner, back to Gilbertson. High arcing shot, long, no good. Tipped alive by Hedinger. Lauterbach down with it. Here come the Trojans. Up ahead. Good hustle by Gilbertson. Ball overthrown, going to go into the back court. Brooke chases it down, but it's going to be an over and back call.
Good hustle by Lana Girl, feeling that if she could beat the Turner girl to it, she had a layup on the other end. That was some of her cross country.
This is just great. I mean, I love this game's moving right along.
Yeah, it is. A little chaotic, John, because both teams are trying to push the ball.
Gilbertson from 3, good. Vivian Gilbertson.
Check the ball for dust right now. It went up to the rafters. Viv likes to put a lot of arc on her shots.
The lead is 7 with a minute to go in the first quarter. Sandwick, number 20, it's 6-1. She's going to go up for the shot. Bounce, 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 no good. Lauterbach with the rebound. The follow-up is good. Lindsay Lauterbach, the senior.
Letting them play, John. Letting them play.
Oh, yeah, a lot of contact there.
Yep.
Weiner bumped. Now we'll call the foul. That'll be against Turner. And number 5, that's Cassie Bingham. Bingham's first, team's third. 41 seconds to go, first quarter, 15-10, Spartans by 5. Rosie Rundy will inbound the ball underneath the Spartan basket. John Wells, Bill Cather, here with you tonight. Himmelman came in. I think they're going to say she came out. Well, they're going to make her come back. They're going to say, we didn't wave you in. You go back, and we're going to wave you in.
Is that a power play by the
Kind of like what we do at recess in 5th grade. Inside, outside, Hedinger to Hedinger.
Nice
Kicks it out. Rundy from 3. Good.
Nice kick out by Maddie Hedinger, recognizing. Oh, but here we're going to get beat right down the floor again.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness, as she missed.
Himmelman would be in double figures now.
She
Coach
would.
Schleiss down there just scratching his head.
Yep.
They're going to fall, though. The Spartans are going to have to hustle back
Yep.
on defense.
Himmelman scoreless so far, missing all these bunnies, and she's their leading scorer at 15.7.
Here's
that was
Sandwick. 12 seconds to go. Spartans on the breakout. Rundy.
Go right.
Skip pass over to Weiner. Shot on the way. Weiner good. Stevie Weiner from 3. And that'll do it. Spartans with a good run at the end of the first quarter.
High scoring first quarter, John.
21 to 10.
Yeah, you don't see.
Oh.
We haven't seen that on the McFarland scoreboard out of the gals, nor the boys either.
Wow.
21 and a quarter. And pretty well distributed, John. If you take a look at it, we've got Maddie Hettinger, 2 baskets for 4. Weiner, a 3 and a 2 ball for 5. Vivian Gilbertson, duster out of the rafters, a 3-point high ball. Emma Eckel, freshman, 2 points. Emily Kelm, 2 points. And Rosie Rundy, a 3 ball and a 2 ball for 5 points. So pretty balanced scoring. And again, John, we saw everybody in that first quarter for the Spartans.
And Ashley Himmelman for Turner, the sophomore, number 1, could easily have double figures.
Oh, for sure.
She's beating the Spartans down the floor just about every possession.
Yes, she is.
But unable to finish.
Unable to finish. And boy, and that's not finishing from right underneath the basket, uncontested. But
And if she does finish, there's going to be trouble because those are going to be easy baskets.
Yep.
Spartans will have possession to open the second quarter. Again, John Wells, Bill Cather with you. And our top-notch crew. What do we all have here tonight?
It's an
We've
Andrew
got
Day production.
Andrew, Ryan, Ben. Let's see, who's
Justin.
up on Justin up on the
Stunts up
camera.
on top.
Weiner on the runner, in and out, no good. Tight
And there
rims.
we
Now
go.
here comes Himmelman again. Layup, good. Just what we said. Is she coming over half court to play defense, Bill, or is she just that
No,
quick?
as soon as we throw up a shot, nice break.
Give and go. Layup, Hettinger. Credit Erica Ewelt with the assist. 23-12, 7.5 to go.
As soon as we put up a shot.
A runner by Burns. Lauterbach on the putback. Well,
That's
Erica
gonna be
Ewelt
Erica
comes back
Ewelt, her
in.
third. That's going to be Erica's third foul.
Well, the Spartans have 3 fouls. Erica can take credit for all 3 of them. Well, she got about 41 seconds there, and she'll be done for the first half. Thought she might have been done for the first half with 2.
Yep. Most coaches would have played it that way.
So Trojans inbound. Rundy on the steal, and the cross-court pass going to go up with the left hand. Good, Rosie Rundy.
Nice anticipation by Rosie.
Rosie with 7, 25-12 the lead. Oh, these dangerous cross-court passes. Burns shot, long, nice
Nice
back.
box out.
Oh,
by
Emma Eckel.
Yep. As a freshman, that's a wonderful box out.
Maddie Hettinger kicks it over, Rundy. Shot on the way, short, no good. Through Maddie Hettinger's hands, here comes Himmelman.
Watch her, she's
Oh, nice
going to-
crossover dribble, left hand hesitation, no
Oh,
good.
good again,
Himmelman with her own rebound, this one's good. Bill, she's got to have 10 shots here in the first half. Spartans need a timeout. Coach Williquit now has used his second.
Yep.
6:33 to go.
Yep. You cannot pick up your dribble. It's a tough spot to pick it up right over on the sideline because now you've got an additional defender over there, John, with the sideline being the third one. So
25-14 our score.
entertaining game.
It
John.
really is. It's
It's been fun.
you know, we'll be honest. We've left a few of our games this year thinking, "Wow, it's finally over," you know, and
Right.
and this one's moving right along. Officials are letting them play,
Yep.
and that's good. It's keep the game moving, and kids are getting up and down the floor. Everybody's getting some PT here in the first half.
Yep. Everybody's happy. Everybody's playing, and really a nice effort by everybody too. You know, you see that I don't see any selfish play out of anybody here. Really nice team efforts, I'd say, on both teams, John.
And a
They're
parents
looking for
parents
open
night
break.
crowd here. Again, a small crowd. Students, we've got about a group of about 40 over here, but They're here supporting their classmates.
And you're being generous, John.
We could count them all up if we want.
I think we probably could.
Maybe we'll do a hand. We'll have Jay Hansen do a head count.
Head count, huh?
Lead is 11. Weiner thought about it, kicks it over to Brooke Lonegro, number 2. Himmelman, the chaser, out top on this Turner defense.
Looks like Turner now is in a
1-3-1
yeah,
or 1-2-2.
Looks like a 1-3-1.
Washburn, ball loose. Who wants it? Hedinger's got it. Held ball. We'll go to Turner.
Changed it up a little bit from a man to a 1-3-1. Coach Slice gives something else a little different look.
6:08 time on the clock.
That's
A win here for the Spartans tonight would put them up to 8-0 in the Rock Valley.
Oh, is that
another
nice
little give and go?
Yep.
Byer and Washburn working the 2-player game there, but a steal.
Byer really did a nice job attacking the basket. Left a nice little bounce pass.
So Spartans going to slow the pace down a little bit here, nearing the 5.5-minute mark. Brooke Lonegro 2.
Did you signal him saying we needed to catch our breath, John?
Now just another turnover here. That's Lindsay Lauterbach on the steal. Here they come. That's Washburn, cut off by Weiner, tips the ball out of bounds. So a couple of substitutions. Alexis Sandwick at 6'1", number 24 Turner, and Emily Kelm.
Yep, we're getting subs on every whistle, John. It's trying to keep players fresh from both teams here.
5:22, our time on the clock. Turner with the ball. This is Washburn, skips it over to Himmelman. She goes right to left.
There she goes.
Boy, drives the lane, 1 against 3.
Another missed shot.
Another missed shot and another rebound for Emma Eckel. Tell you what, Himmelman hits those shots and Turner's ahead in this game.
Yep.
Almost a
Careful.
steal. Got to be strong on the pass. Rundy, Brooke Lonegro. Into Eckel. Nobody guarding Maddie Hedinger. Eckel just makes the pass nice and easy, and
That wasn't even a high-low. That was a low-low.
violation. See that a lot at the middle school level, not normally at the high school level, but inbounder turns it over, so the Spartans get the ball underneath their basket, leading by 13. 4:42 time on the clock. Underneath, Hedinger up strong, around and out, no good. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
What I really like about that was the inbounds pass. Boy, as soon as Maddie made her cut, that pass was already going to her. Because oftentimes the pass gets made too late, and then they wouldn't be there. So, and that play demanded that ball be released as she made her cut. So, well-timed. Well-executed inbounds play. It always drives me nuts. I view inbounds plays as a great opportunity to score off of rather than just get the ball inbounds.
Free throw is on the way, no good. This is the first free throw attempts for the Spartans.
Maddie,
Only the third free throw shot in the game so far.
Spent 2 years with Maddie on a 6-step free throw. Come on, Madeline, get her in there. Same thing. Oh, and here we go.
Here we go. That's Washburn. Ooh, we're going to have a foul called on Himmelman. Himmelman tried to set the screen.
She's had a rough night so far. Is there?
Yeah, 2 fouls. She'll go to the bench. Cassie Bingham will replace her.
2 fouls and about 2 for 9 from the floor, I'd say, Jen.
Tell you what, Bill, if you're scouting the Spartans, you're definitely seeing an advantage pushing the ball up the floor because we're not getting back.
No.
And again, as we've said, Turner's able to finish some of these. It's a whole different ball game.
Right.
So again, showing a 1-2-2, looking to trap. Eckel, Gilbertson, ball tipped away, turnover.
And here we go.
On the breakout, here come the Trojans. Nice defense by Emily Kelm.
Yep, she got kind of pushed off. She got an arm bar a little bit there, but.
Kayla Washburn. Back out Bingham. This is going to be a steal. Christine Hediger. Here come the Spartans. Good defense by Bingham. Swings it over. Rundy from 3. Good. Rosie Rundy. Rundy with 10.
Yep.
And another timeout. We have had 5 timeouts here in the first half with 3:53 to go. It's Spartans 30, the Trojans 14.
They're not saving them, are they, John?
I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong on the timeout. Yeah, we're down to, says 3 remaining for each, so I guess that would be 4 timeouts.
Very, very entertaining game for both teams. And I'll tell you what, the scoreboard doesn't show it, but like you said, if Turner, Himmelman in particular, had knocked down some shots in that, this would be a very close ball game score-wise right now. Very competitive on both ends. It's just, as a McFarland Spartan, you're going to have to assign somebody to that flyer. So, because I tell you, as soon as McFarland throws up a shot, there's a designated person. I'm going to say when Himmelman's in the game, it's her. Unless she's underneath the basket down there, ready to rebound, away she goes. She's on the fly right away, and you got to send somebody. You have to designate a person to sit back every time. So when we throw up a shot, probably in this situation, who's in there right now? Kelmer Gilbertson. As soon as we throw up a shot, they just have to start retreating back.
So 30-14, 16-point lead for the Spartans with 3:50 to go in the first half. Right into the trap, and a steal for the Spartans. Emma Eckel's going to bring it up. Over to Rundy. Rundy with 10 leads the way for the Spartans. And Spartans showing good ball movement on the perimeter against this zone defense from Turner. We've got to be a little stronger on the pass than that.
Yep.
Back to Rundy. Kelm to Gilbertson. High arcing shot, long. Put back for Eckel, good.
That's a no contest.
Emma Eckel, though, good position.
Yep, excellent position.
Bingham, Lauterbach overthrown. Sandwick. Lauterbach down with the rebound. Ball tipped out of bounds, going to go to the Spartans.
Right in front of us, John. We get to see all that action. That's fun, I'll tell you what. Both teams competing very hard.
3:04 to go. All of a sudden, a quick first quarter translates into a long second quarter. That's high school basketball
Yes,
for
it
you.
is.
Nobody's going to go 12 minutes without a basket here tonight, though.
Nope.
That's Hedinger. Spartans break the pressure easily. Rundy underneath. Christine Hedinger goes up with a shot. Lauterbach going to be whistled for the foul. Her first, team's 5th. And that'll send Christine Hedinger to the line to shoot 2. She has 2 points on the night, and we are still yet to see a free throw made here.
Slow it down. Just slow down. They're free for a reason.
Second one on the way. It's good. Hey, first free throw of the night for either team. Of course, we've only shot 6. Steal. Christine's going to get a few more chances here.
Yes, she is.
Oh, my goodness.
I was marking down the score, so I didn't even see the inbounds pass, obviously, that was
I didn't either.
errant.
Fowler with the foul. She's the fouler. Fowler the fowler.
Fowler.
Christine Hedinger will go to the line to shoot 2. This one's good.
There's a tongue twister. Fowler the fowler.
We like those.
Yep.
Well, 34-14, what seemed like a pretty tight game early on, getting away from Turner.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
Second one also good.
Ball
So
net.
Christine, 3 out of 4. She's got 5 on the night, 35-14. Full court pressure by the Spartans. Turner going to try to dribble through it. Bingham almost gets away with it. Weiner saves it to Gilbertson. Here come the Spartans.
Yep, reverse
Again, just
it.
not going to be able to dribble through that press.
No.
Maddie Hedinger just so strong. She's able to keep control of that ball. believe she's got 8.
4 baskets. Yep.
37-14. Now we got a foul down here. We may make bonus yet this half. That's going to be called on Rosie Rundy. That's her first. Team foul number 5 against the Spartans. Spartans will show zone on the inbound underneath their basket, or the Turner basket. Washburn looking. Finally gets it in. Himmelman crossover goes up, no good. Contact, no call, letting them play.
There was a lot of contact on that one.
Oh, letting them play.
Yep.
Hey, there's a shot of that student section. Captain Jack Howell,
Yep.
the skipper down in front.
Here we go. It's a hard inbound. Oh, there. You can't let that happen.
Christine Hedinger up strong with a rebound. 2:15 to go, first half. Rundy back to Weiner. Lead is 23. Rundy from 3, in and out, no good. That was halfway down.
Oh, I wanted to hear you say honeycomb, John.
Himmelman on the drive, no good.
One.
Rebound, Washburn, and a foul's going to be called.
Himmelman has to be wondering, what the heck, is there something on this left side of the backboard?
You watch, she won't miss in the second half.
Okay, well,
she'll go down on the other end.
That's a quote for all you people watching this ball game.
Washburn's free
John
throw
Wells
is good.
has predicted a 100% shooting percentage for
Turner.
Ashley Himmelman in the second half.
Turner with the collar from the free throw line here in the first half, 0 for 3.
Yep.
2:02 to go. They need to score when the clock is stopped. Second one, in and out, no good. Arundi down with the rebound. Turner 0 for 4 from the line. That's Weiner inside, back out. Weiner, 3, no good. Oh, Eckel, got to go strong after that one. She was right under there for the rebound, just got to go up and get it. Burns just takes it away, and here comes Washburn on the break. Oh, nice job by Brooke Lonegro. All ball, and it's a foul. Wow.
Let's look at that again if we can. Oh, that's right. We don't have replay on our monitor.
Andrew Day comes out of the control room saying, come on, that was all ball. Washburn's going to go to the line for the free throw. No good.
As well as those of you sitting at home that came out of your seat looking at that. It's a nice play by the freshman, Brooke Lonegro.
Not even good form on that free throw.
Oh.
1:39 to go. It's 37-14. Spartans by 23. Second free throw, no good.
0 for 6.
But they get the rebound. That's Burns. Shot goes up. Foul going to be called on Eckel. Well, we knew sooner or later we'd get into the bonus. Doesn't matter anyway. It's going to be a 2-shot.
Yep, 2 shots. They're 0 for
free
6,
throws for
John.
Burns. Yeah, 0 for 6. They may just stay out here at halftime and shoot. There it is. Natalie Burns. She's 1 out of 3. Breaks the streak. 37-15. Second one on the way. Good. Good follow through by Burns. 2 for 4 from the line. 2 points on the evening. It's 37-16. Minute and a half to go. Eckel goes up. Shot short. No good. Rundy with a
nice
rebound. Good.
Underneath.
It's a gift for Rundy. All of a sudden she looks down. There's the ball. 39-16. Himmelman travels.
And came in, and even after she traveled, she missed the little bunny, John.
You're on her pretty tough tonight here. I told you, I'll tell you what, she's going to light it up in the second half from the other end of the court. I can see it coming. But
you know what? I feel bad for anybody when it just, because then it becomes a real head game. It's like in the game of golf where you get the yips on short putts and that.
That's why I gave up golf. Inside, we got to make a lot better pass than that. Tipped away, ball loose. Himmelman's got it.
Look at Lonegro, nice hustle.
Skip pass to Washburn, off the glass. Whoa. Washburn, her third three, and this one off the glass.
Yep.
The bank is open. Lead is 20, 39-19.
That's the way you beat this.
Rundy.
Right to the high post.
No good. Weiner up for the
nice
rebound.
job.
Out
Nice
to Brooke Lonegro. Rundy Good ball movement. Kelm shot long, no good. Rundy on the rebound, no good. Off Eccles' hand out of bounds. Turner will get it. 39-19, 22.4 to go. Samantha Oldenburg, number 11 in the lineup. I believe now everyone has seen action except Jillian Harrington for the Spartans. I have seen playing managers before.
I will give you a great example of a playing manager.
Ball inside, shot up, around and out, no good by Krismanich. So Krismanich is here tonight, Bill. I guess I just didn't see her. 5 seconds, Spartans got to go. Here comes Lonegro. Rundy from three, no good, and the half ends. 16 minutes in the books here from McFarland High School. The score, the McFarland Spartans 39, the Turner Trojans 19.
Hey, as long as it's fresh in my mind, too, you talked about a manager possibly getting some playing time. I'm going to refer to my older son, Jeffrey. As a ninth grader, he was on the ninth grade B team here. As a sophomore, went out and got cut. So decided to still wanted to be involved with the basketball program. So did something I thought that was really kind of neat. He decided, he went to Coach Meinholt in the varsity and said, hey, could I be the stat man? Still want to be a part of the program and that. And they signed him. He was the stat man for the varsity. But what he also did was that year he helped the junior varsity. And what happened was when they got towards the end of the year, they had a bunch of injuries and kids hurt in that. So for their final game up at Portage, they suited him up. Knowing that he had been at practices and he knew how to run all the plays and stuff like that. He'd watched enough. And actually, Coach John Feldner got him in the game with about a minute left in the game. Jeffrey played the last minute of the game against Portage, the final regular season game. Actually drove to the basket, was fouled, and converted 1 of 2 free throws.
Excellent.
So actually got his name in the book. So for all of those of you that are out there that think, hey, you never know when you're going to get the call that says, hey, join us and be a part of it. So that was really kind of a special moment, I know, for a lot of people. Even though I was up at Portage, I'll tell you what, the McFarland faithful were very appreciative. They had a lot of fun with the last minute of that game, especially when he went to the free throw line. So kind of a neat little personal story, a neat memory of his. So, John, I guess if we're on live here, I guess we could probably
We've got to check if we are live. You could have somebody call you, Bill, if they've.
Yeah, that's true.
If somebody's watching this game live, call us.
That would be good. Maybe we could just run down the first half scoring for your McFarland Spartans. We have Maddie Hettinger, 4 two-ball baskets for 8 points. Stevie Weiner, a 3-ball, 2-ball for 5 points. Christine Hettinger, a 2-ball and 3 out of 4 from the free throw line for 5 points. Vivian Gilbertson, a 3-point shot. Emma Eckel, freshman center, 2 two-ball point baskets for 4 points. Emily Kelm, a 2-pointer. And Rosie Rundy, 2 3-balls, 3 2-balls, 12 points for Rosie Rundy. So she's already at her season's average of 12 points a game. For the Beloit Turner Trojans, first half, Ashley Himmelman, their leading scorer at 15.7 points a game so far this year. Having a real struggle in the first half, but as we've heard, the Golden Voice of McFarland predict that Ashley Himmelman will shoot and convert 100% of her shots in the second half. So we'll wait and see. But in the first half, Ashley Himmelman, 2 baskets for 4 points. Kayla Washburn, 3 threes for 9. Emily Byer, 1 bucket for 2 points. Lindsay Lauterbach, 1 bucket for 2 points. And Natalie Burns, 2 out of 6 from the free throw line for 2 points. So again, our halftime score, a 20-point differential, sitting at 39-19. But again, John, entertaining game even despite the point differential. Fun game for people that are here to see tonight. This is just both teams very active. Both ends, no quit on them. Some good skills being shown. I'm seeing some nice box outs on both ends of the floor. I mean, these are fundamentals that you work on, and you just hope that kids can transition practice skills and fundamentals into actual game playing. That's just so very important because I know at the boys level right now we're just struggling with that because we just drill and drill and drill on this stuff, and then you get in the game and it's like, wait a second. And it's kind of like I just told him again tonight at practice. I said, tomorrow night, if you get pulled out of the game, I'm just going to point to and say, hey, you just made 2 bad passes, and we just ran a drill as to how to use ball fakes, how to use bounce passes and that. And I said, now we've got things that we're going to direct you to. And so kids that can, obviously are going to get some more playing time on that because you have to have kids that keep working on their fundamentals and keep improving, especially, John, when you go higher up and you play at the varsity level. Every possession, as Dick Bennett would say, boy, every possession is so precious.
It's so quiet here at halftime. We're missing Austin Wells.
You're right.
And the music, and that's partially because Austin's up with the lighting and sound for the middle school play that's also going on tonight.
What
here
is it,
at
John?
McFarland High School?
What is the play, the musical they're
I think
putting
it's
on?
Pirates of Penzance Jr. or something.
Oh, okay.
There's Pirates. There's a little bit of everything there. And
Pirates of Penzance, Pirates of the Caribbean.
So again, we'd like to thank Andrew Day. We should get Andrew on the broadcaster. Maybe we could have him come out and you could interview him quick here. And he doesn't like to get out in front of the camera, but it'd be good to. We got to get those guys a pizza one of these nights too. I got to remember that. Maybe tomorrow if we're broadcasting the game and against Palmyra Eagle with an outstanding freshman team. I understand.
A very good freshman team. We're expecting
didn't move any of their kids up. And remember, they had some freshmen on their varsity football team. If I remember, they had some ineligibilities and different things, and moved some young kids up. And I think a few of them had some size. So.
Right. An issue that Palmyra Eagles having, too, is just school size and numbers. Right now, I think they are at, I just jotted it down in my notes since we'll be on the air again tomorrow night. Palmyra Eagle of 332.
And the problem is, where do you put them? Because where they're at geographically, they're close to the Milwaukee suburbs, which are much larger.
They're going to
the parochial or the private schools that are down there, Midwest Classic and Indian Trails and some of those conferences, they're probably too big.
I don't know. They're going to go to one of those because I was actually talking with their previous varsity boys coach, Dwayne Wild, and he said that actually next year their projected school enrollment is under 300, meaning that they will now drop to Division 4 from even Division 3 in that, and it's
all those Eagle, those big homes outside Eagle must go to the Kettle Moraine district to the east and Mukwonago.
Yep, that's where they're heading, which is kind of unfortunate because I think that Palmyra Eagle was kind of hoping that you'd get an influx of people working the Waukesha and Milwaukee areas, get some of those younger kids and get some of that money coming in from some of those families and that into your school system, but I guess such is not the case. So, yeah, they don't know what exactly is going to happen here with as far as some of these schools, because there's still quite a difference, John. When you look at a Palmyra Eagle, it's got a little over 300 kids, and then you look at McFarland now with about 715 kids. That's a lot bigger pool of kids to pull from. So.
And again, like I said, the geography, there's just not a lot of schools around them their size. And kind of the same thing East Troy runs into with that I-43 corridor there, that they just can't, find schools really their own size without playing up quite a bit. And not that they're not capable of playing up.
I know how little it was because, John, that's where I started my teaching career, was at Palmyra Eagle.
Back when they didn't even recognize Eagle. I think it was just Palmyra,
It was
wasn't
just
it?
Palmyra, and it was Palmyra Junior High School.
And for those of you who have ever been to Old World, Wisconsin, that's an Eagle.
Yep.
Always want to get over there for that baseball game every summer. They play an old-time baseball game, no gloves and the old type of ball and things. And they've got these teams that travel around and actually play that old style of baseball, and they've got a field right at Old World, and they've got a team, and there's 3, 4, 5 teams in Wisconsin that play, and kind of a throwback to the old days. And basically the area around the city of Beloit Township.
They are almost on the outskirts heading towards Janesville.
Maybe even, I don't know if the twin cities of Tiffany and Chopir are in Turner's district or not sure.
And I will tell you, I am totally unaware. The first time I've ever heard of those two. So, John, you have come up with another new one.
What about the
for
town
me.
of Turtle?
Okay.
I think they've got on their fire trucks, they've got a turtle on the side, I believe. So
I would think that would probably make sense.
So second half underway. We're having fun here. Bill Cather, John Wells. Oh, Pete was going to call a timeout. Come on, Pete.
Yep, can't do that unless she has control of the ball.
20-point lead. Tried it, but here comes Himmelman. I told you she's going to light it up here. Well, if she gets it over half court, tie up. Pete wants to try another timeout.
Well, he wants to get rid of those timeouts.
22 seconds into the half. Coach Willicat over there screaming for another timeout.
0 for 2 on the TOs.
Oh, my.
We're going to have some fun post-game with him when I see him on that.
Washburn tipped away. Oh, there's going to be a foul.
Too bad. Maddie had the right idea. She was just a half a second too late. Half a second and a half a step too late. She's usually very good at anticipating that stuff. I know when I had great opportunity to coach these kids, she was a great anticipator.
Washburn on the drive. Oh, my goodness.
Uh-oh, is that on Ewald? Is that on Erica?
I believe so.
Nope, it was on Maddie.
No, Maddie, but that's her third. No, that's her second. Scoreboard didn't change from before, had her up there for 2, so they're just going to keep it up there. Washburn's free throw's good. Kayla Washburn.
It's a little better
1 out of
start.
5.
A little better start in the first half from the free throw line.
Second one is no good. Heading her down with the rebound. 1 for 6 for Washburn. Heck, she's 3 out of 4 from 3. Ball tipped out of bounds. Trojans with a little spring in the step here in the second half.
Yep. Well, I tell you, that's something to Coach Willicat. He's got 3 big games coming up next week, and you don't want to.
Christine, her own rebound, goes up, misses that. Maddie with the rebound out to Weiner. And a turnover.
You don't want to get a little too lax here. You want to make sure that you are well prepared for next week, because those are 3 major games that are going to have a lot to do with seeding when it comes tournament time. So you want to be playing your best basketball.
Washburn, no good. Rebound Weiner, up ahead. Maddie heading there, gets it. Back to Christine. Christine definitely doesn't have her typical shot, does she? Almost like shot putting it out there.
Nice drive.
Rundy on the drive, gets the roll. And Rosie gets the roll because of their shot form. She gets that backspin on the ball.
Yep, 14 points for Rosie.
You
so
youngsters watching at home. Well, that's got to be some type of violation. They'll call a double dribble.
Goodness, Erica just obviously with 3 fouls didn't want to have anything to do with her, and she just free layup, but double dribbled it.
6.5 to go, third quarter, 41-20 Spartans. That's inside. Erica catches, looks opposite, ball gets away, turnover.
They got the right idea here, but we've seen 3 consecutive turnovers on bad passes, just not reading kids that are cutting to the basket.
Oh, steal by, oh, she travels.
Yep. Right idea, anticipated. Again, if you see what happens, I'll bet 95% of basketball is played on the right-hand side of the floor.
That's Lauterbach, good.
Her second basket, 4 points.
Lauterbach, 41-22.
Yep, she averages 10.4 points per game so far this year.
Weiner over to Rundy, thought about it. Heading, oh, come on, the whistle. Oh, my. Well, you don't see that every day. Maddie Hettinger had the ball. All of a sudden, you could hear
like
a pin
time.
drop in the place.
Yep.
No whistle.
It was like time was frozen.
Oh, my goodness.
Time just froze. Everybody just stood.
And Pete didn't even try to call a timeout on that.
No,
Well, that was weird. I mean, everybody was waiting for a. Rundy knocks down a three. She's got 17.
Yep, 3 threes.
Unofficially, but anything I do is unofficial. That's Lauterbach, double teamed. Himmelman still waiting for her first shot.
And the 100% guarantee.
Well, right now I'm right.
Yes, you are.
Lauterbach tries to go up with an over-the-shoulder shot. It's blocked. Here comes Hettinger. Ball kicked. She steps on it. Pete tried to call another timeout. That's 3.
3.
Well, that was a dangerous one there because Maddie got her foot on top of the ball.
Hey, I was concerned about her turning an ankle on that.
We cannot afford to have anybody injured with just 9 on the roster.
Coach Willickett 0 for 3 on timeout calls this half.
I'm just worried about somebody getting hurt here. Weiner underneath. Oh, look at that. Erica Ewelt, another assist.
I was going to holler timeout right there before she shot it.
Did he just announce nice passing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones doing play-by-play here
I
tonight,
guess
Bill.
Not. I guess not.
Well, Himmelman's still 100% here.
Yep.
She's going to start lighting him up. Like I said, she's had a tough game. On the drive, that's a pass into Sandwick.
What do you mean that was a pass?
It's a pass.
Okay.
Sandwick is fouled. She's 6'1". She's a sophomore. A lanky 6'1".
Yep.
I don't know if you call girls lanky or not, but I don't know if anybody even knows what that term is. I think that dates me a little bit.
I think it does.
Oh, banks
And
it.
a banker.
Alexis Sandwick
Her first point of the evening.
banks it in. That's a shot of John Hefty over here.
Yes, it is.
John, I think John just had surgery.
Yep.
Second one, no good. Rebound. Turner comes out of there. Himmelman. Ball tipped away. Emily Kelm's got it. Here come the Spartans. Kelm to Lonegro. I want to see Brooke get a shot here. Inside Ewelt. Nice pass, but it goes to Washburn. Crossover dribble by Washburn all the way to the hole. Goes up. Whoa! Around and out, no good. That was the old Bob Cousy shot. And again,
Waiting
people are like,
for the whistle.
who is Bob Cousy? Now Kaylee Fowler will check in for Turner. 46-23. Spartans have doubled up the Trojans.
Bob Cousy, one of the all-time greatest guards ever to play the game.
There's Emily Kelm. Back of the rim, no good. Sandwick down with the rebound. Gets it out to Washburn. She goes around Kelm. Kelm going to be called for the bump. They're going to count the basket. NBA style. Hey, come on, Bill. There was only a full second between the foul and the shot.
Wow.
Washburn. Count it. Washburn. She's got 12. Free throw on the way. Good.
It's a nice ball game here.
She's got 13.
Yep, nice ball game for her.
46-26. Lead is 20.
Good bounce pass. I like to see that.
Yeah, Spartans can be a little patient here.
Another good entry bounce pass.
Rundy.
Beat the zone. You don't even need to dribble it. Just keep the ball moving.
Kind of a 3 out, 2 in. Go high-low. Ewelt and
That's what I like
Eckel.
to see. Go right back to the there.
Nice.
You go. Yep.
Emma Eckel. And again, credit Rundy with making that one happen. Ball tipped away, no foul. Coach Schleiss just holding out his hand saying, I give up. Waving the white flag.
Nice left.
Kelm, lefty. No good. Oh, Rosie Rundy ought to give her an assist for that. Rundy just taps it to Eckel, who finishes. Emma with 6. Now it's 50-26. 2:55 to go. Himmelman up with the shot. Fouled.
Himmelman still hasn't put up a shot, right, John? She's only got one pass, right?
She will knock these free throws down. Again, just a sophomore. Ooh.
Take your time.
I
and
just stepped up
slow
there and
down. She just stepped up and threw it. Yeah, she's got a pretty decent shot. She just takes her time.
And that one's
That's
all
better.
net. So Ashley Himmelman with 5, 50-27. Vivian Gilbertson, number 12, inside. Maddie Henninger controls it. Lonegro, Kelm.
Let's get set. Let's get set, Emily.
That's Gilbertson. Ball tipped away, stolen by Bingham. There's Himmelman to the rack. No good.
Oh, my goodness. The same shot.
And with the
She's gonna
left
be-
hand, just a
Yep.
tough game tonight
Yep.
for Himmelman.
Yep, she's going to be seeing those in her sleep tonight.
Tell you what, they convert on those. Like we've said, it's a whole different game. Coach Schleiss for the Trojans just shaking his head.
Square up.
Gilbertson, Lonegro, Kelm. Inside, Hettinger, be strong with the ball. Back out, Lonegro. She's going to shoot one. Oh, no good. Gilbertson saves it, but it goes to Bingham. Ball tipped away. Here it comes. Spartans have it. Up ahead, Gilbertson. Eckel. Baseline, cut off there. Back to Hettinger. 1:40 to go, 50-27.
There you go.
Maddie
Nice.
Hettinger shot up, no good. Eckel with the rebound, back up left hand, good. Emma Eckel with 8, 52-27 lead, 25, minute and a half to go in the third quarter.
I didn't hear our PA announcer say nice pass on that. Was there something missing? Did I miss something?
No, we missed something there. Washburn. It brings up a good story I have.
One of 1,000.
I was doing a radio game down in the beautiful
There we
community
go.
of Argyle years ago, football game, and I'm on there doing the play-by-play, and the PA announcer's almost right next to me. And I'm like, oh, great tackle, and all this. And next thing over the PA, you're hearing, great tackle by, so it's and the coach radios up to the offensive coordinator of the press box and say, hey, you want to tell him you can't do a play-by-play?
Yeah.
But it was pretty good. He was getting some good color in there, and good hustle by Gilbertson, tips it out of bounds.
Viv in the neon green shoes, huh?
Yeah, those are
What color?
stylish.
Yep.
Stylish. Oh, ball tipped away. It'll stay with Turner. In case you didn't know, it's out of bounds to Turner. Good look at the Turner crowd, mainly their freshman and JV teams, doing some homework.
Still got some parents up there.
They've
John.
traveled pretty
Yeah,
well.
Yeah.
That's number 11, Samantha Oldenburg. Ball tip. Gilbertson tips it away. She had to hold it there for about 6 seconds, I think.
There have been several occasions here, John, where I think the players are just going, is somebody going to blow the whistle on this?
Oh, no, Bill, this is not good. Look at the scoreboard. 7 fouls on the Spartans, none on Turner. That means they're going to be shooting free throws. Ooh, we iced the shooter by talking while
Yep.
she's shooting.
Yep, you did.
That's a home court advantage. 7 fouls to none. Not saying that that's
Nice
not accurate.
empty
Eckel
pass.
almost finishes, but a foul called, and that'll be the first foul on the Trojans. It's going to go on number 11, Samantha Oldenburg, and that'll be her first. Eckel will go to the line to shoot 2. And Emma's first free throw on the way, no good.
Oof, free throw shooting has
3
been,
out of 7 for
Yeah.
the Spartans tonight.
And I'll tell you what, with the big games coming up and heading into the tournament, you got to be knocking all these down.
And she gets the second, so the lead is 26, 53-27. Here's a steal. Vivian Gilbertson back to Weiner. Going to go up. Oh, big contact. That's Alexis Sandwick. It's going to be whistled for the tackle. Foul, excuse me. Hey, we got a timeout. Knew we wouldn't get through the quarter without one.
Was that Coach Willicott that got that timeout finally?
No, goes to Turner.
He still hasn't got his timeouts, has he?
It's a full timeout with 41 seconds to go in the third quarter. 53-27 is our score.
Isn't this nice to see, too? I mean, as we're sitting here looking at our monitor, great camera work tonight. You got a nice close-up there of
We are on live.
Are we?
And we are on live tonight.
You got a response?
Live, yes. We're getting calls.
Who phoned in?
Question. We got a question here that says, Bill has good news to tell people. What is it? Bill, tell them your good news here now, the audience here.
All right, maybe for the people that are out there.
Remember, this could be on tape delay.
Yeah,
so.
it could be on tape delay, so they won't know it. Nope, I just went to University Hospitals last Thursday and found out for the first time in 10 years since being detected with and beating cancer twice that I am now cancer-free. 10 years out.
That is just great news.
Detected in surgery in 2004, radiation in 2008. Been struggling with complications of all the treatments and that, and just got cleared. Total clearance, so.
Excellent, excellent news.
Yep, got to be happy with that. The good Lord decided to keep me around.
Pete again.
Did he get it?
Pete again trying to get that timeout. That's four. 4 timeouts he's trying to get.
We are going to have some fun with this.
I'll tell you what, he better not have any left when the game's done.
Nope.
He's still got 3.
0 for 4. We're having a little communication here with Coach Willicott.
I don't know what he yelled at us.
I don't know.
53-27, 18 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Hey, I'll tell you, John, it's, oh, nice job, Christine.
Layup,
girl.
good.
No, as much as when you get that good health news like that, you start.
That's great news.
Yep.
Oh, good hustle.
Oh.
We could get a shot off here. Oh, unable to do it. Quarter ends.
Spartans. Yep.
Spartans 55. Turner 27. So in that quarter, the Spartans outscore Turner 16-8. So it's 55-27. It was 21-10 after the first quarter, 39-19 at half. Now it's 55-27 on the scoreboard. 7 team fouls against the Spartans, so the Turner Trojans will be shooting the rest of the way. Just 2 fouls against Turner. Let's hope they don't foul to try to get us into bonus.
You know, in our initial live basketball telecast here, it's been a lot of fun, John, and I think for those of you watching at home tonight, I hope you kind of enjoyed the commentary here as we kind of ramble on. Especially these games are kind of interesting when you get, a pretty wide margin of score like this. But I'll tell you, the thing that I still really like, it's still high school athletics. I have yet to see one kid out here quit. Everybody's playing as hard as they can. These coaches are still on both sides encouraging players to do their best. Obviously Coach Willicott, again, got 3 big games coming up this week, so want to keep his girls sharp. Beloit Turner, be the role of a spoiler. And for some of these girls, again, this is their senior season. This is the last time they're going to be playing competitive basketball. So just giving it their best and giving it their all. So it's kudos to coaches, the girls, as well as the fans that have been very supportive too. I haven't heard any, both groups could be up for the sportsmanship award here tonight. Nothing negative coming out of the crowd or coaches or anything else. So.
Here's Lauterbach at the drive.
Oh.
She scores over Ewell.
A little out of control, but she get it in, as Billy Raftery would say on ESPN, and a kiss off the glass.
It's just got to love high school sports.
Yes, you do. And we're blessed to not only be able to broadcast, but to sit this close to it right on the floor too, John. A lot of fun, as well as we have fun because we both still get to coach it and work with kids here.
Himmelman's shot is blocked out of bounds. Still beating us down the floor.
Yep.
Lead is 26.
You know, we've actually gotten caught a couple of times tonight, too. I suppose we have to apologize because we're marking down scores, and the ball's already gone the length of the floor by the time you look up. Nice job,
Eric
Eric.
Ewelt with a block and a
Stepped out
out of bounds. That's a tough one for us to see. Of course, we could use our monitor right in front of us. Again, nice job tonight by Ryan and Andrew and
Justin.
Ben and Justin.
Yep.
They got the tough job. We got the easy job.
Yep. We just get to sit here and do what we're good at, John. Talk.
Himmelman goes up against Ewelt. Ewelt whistled for the foul. That is going to be number 5 for Erica tonight.
Yep.
Doesn't score in the game, but played hard out there, picked up a few assists.
Yep. That's okay. Hey, her big games are coming up next week. She needs to play well against Jefferson, Whitewater, and Broadhead.
Himmelman's first free throw is off, and the second one is in.
She's going to have a real nice challenge on Thursday night Friday night against Broadhead with the Moans girl, who's a Division I Butler recruit. So that'll be
Iowa.
Is it Iowa she's going to?
Iowa.
Oh, really? I thought she was going to
Hawkeyes.
Butler.
Kelton going to be whistled for the travel. She is going to Iowa.
Well, then Wisconsin will still be able to stay in touch with her. Michelle will come back to haunt the Badger Nation.
That's not hard to do.
Well, that's true. And actually, because Iowa took another Wisconsin product, Samantha Logic, who's one of the better women basketball players in the country.
Shot from Washburn. Kayla. That's her 4th 3 tonight.
Yep. She's had a nice game for Washburn.
I believe she's got 16.
Yep.
Lead is cut to 22, 55-33.
And Washburn was only averaging 7.2 points per game coming in here tonight. So she stepped up.
That's Himmelman. Up ahead. Well, look at that. Nobody back. Nobody back, and Washburn scores. And this isn't just something that's happening now. It's been happening all night.
Yeah, it has. They're beating the Spartans down the floor. Be interesting, wouldn't it, if Whitewater, Jefferson, or Broadhead's here watching this game tonight to see what.
Turnover, and Turner now an 8-0 run to start the 4th quarter.
Just getting a little sloppy.
Well, they're going to say it was tipped.
And Coach Slice sitting down there had no reaction to it. So I think he just.
I didn't see what happened. I was watching the
either.
baby sitting behind the bench there. The young nap baby.
Weiner.
High, bounce, tip, out of bounds.
Yep.
Number 32, Kenzie Krismanich, just a freshman.
Yep. Had good position on the inside.
She got poked in the face.
And Krismanich, actually averaging 13.3 points a game, has been held scoreless tonight, John.
I wonder if illness is
Might be.
challenging
Might
the
be.
Trojans tonight. That's Burns over to Washburn. Shot on the way, no good.
Coach Willick
Burns with the rebound, up off the glass and good. And the Turner onslaught here in the 4th quarter continues. Natalie Burns.
Would you call it Big Mo?
My goodness, it's a 10-0 run.
Big Mo is switching.
They've cut it to 18. It is a 10-0 run. And we ice the
So
shooter again,
yep,
Bill.
We're not ready to light up our victory cigars just yet, John. And
Nope.
the Red Auerbach, old Boston Celtics coach, tradition. We're not going to light them up yet.
Gilbertson, no good. Eckel, put back, left hand, doesn't get the roll, gets
Took
it back.
right away.
Weiner from 3, spots up, off the glass.
And Stevie, just a nice little chuckle on that one going. Kind of hesitated, wasn't going to shoot it, then decided to, and the bank.
Brank breaks the 10-0 run. Himmelman up with the left hand, no good. Rebound, Lauterbach on the floor, Eckel on the floor, everybody on the floor now.
Look at
everybody on the floor.
Everybody competing.
Lauterbach comes out, puts it in. Coach Williquit will get a timeout.
All right, it was 1 for 5.
58-39. And Lauterbach never gave up on that one, grabbed it and just put it up off the glass.
I would say Lauterbach, nobody gave up on that one, John. Those are kind of the things, too, when you get almost kind of this late in the game, too, that you just don't want to see somebody potentially maybe get hurt at this point in time in the season, too.
Well, especially there, no fewer than 8 different players were on the floor at one point in that possession.
Yep.
So good shot of the Spartan Gymnasium here.
I think, as Bob Uecker would say, you know, there's still time to come out and catch the end of the game. I always love it when Bob Uecker always talks about the third inning. Hey, there's plenty of time to still get out to the ballpark. And,
that's why we got to get that marquee out in front of the building on game nights to flash, you know.
I think so.
Seats available.
Hey, and for some of you that missed the article in the Thistle, I've been informed that, hey, we're doing, oh, is that a great bounce pass in there by Eckel, the freshman.
Christine Hedinger.
Yep. And again, what I like to really see about this team with having 5 seniors with 2 juniors and 2 freshmen, just the way they play together, very unselfish.
Here's a steal. Himmelman, crossover dribble, tipped away by Christine Hedinger.
And out the door she goes.
Out the door.
In the hallway, out to the ticket stand.
My goodness.
Will she come back with some popcorn? Nope.
It's an old trick Brad Minter.
She's going to wait, yep.
That's an old trick Brad Minter and I had coaching together out at MATC on the continuous clock games. Have a kid throw the ball out the hall. Could take a minute and a half off the game. Oh, nice seal that time by Natalie Burns. Had Eckel sealed and finishes the deal.
Hey, we are going to get a chance to say this for the first time live, John. For all of you sitting at home, you know, if you're a little bored, a little tired, you want to get out of that seat, and Christine Hedinger again knocking it out. But let me finish that thought in saying that, hey, you want a little late night snack? Get down to Culver's, because with tonight's Spartan victory, there are $1 burgers for anybody that goes in and you just say, I'd like the Spartan $1 burger.
And that's where Andrew Day is going to be.
Yep.
We've got to get those guys pizza. We're going to have to do that one of these nights. Washburn from 3, no good.
You may even find one of your local announcers down there at the end of this game, huh? Getting a little late night snack.
Byers' shot is long. 3-10, lead is 19. Again, it's Thursday night, January the 30th, 2014.
Oh, don't pick up your dribble out there.
Kelm spots the lefty, short, no good. Eckel with another rebound, back up off the glass, good. All day anyway for Emma Eckel.
Nice game, I'll tell you what.
She might be double figures. Himmelman, no good.
Tell me how much fun it's going to have when you got somebody who can handle a ball and assist like Lonegro, and when you've got Emma Eckel on the inside. That's a nice foundation to build upon for the next 3 years for Coach Williquit. Huh?
Yeah, Coach gets a timeout.
Yeah.
He's got one left.
I think he's going to make a point here of using all his timeouts in this.
I think they may play for one. Gosh, let's hope not.
Well,
hey, how about these tie-dye shirts here tonight? I think they say Little Spartans. There's a number of them. There's a younger Lonegro over there in the front row with her basketball goggles on.
Oh, yeah.
A few years ago, that was Brooke sitting there. And
yep. Watching and watching. You know, those tie-dyed shirts take me back to my collegiate days, John. Back in the, do we dare say it, in the 60s.
That's when you went to Mount Scenario.
It's actually
Milton College.
A lot of you people out there probably weren't even born when I was in college. But that shows you the wealth of basketball information that I bring to these telecasts.
Well, and that was our trivia question.
And that will provide a good laugh for those of you sitting out there.
We're going to have to do our trivia questions.
Yes,
on
we
here.
are. I'm going to start with our broadcast tomorrow night. I will be giving out a phone number and a trivia question, and we'll have a little prize, I think, for somebody sitting at home watching the game.
Tonight's trivia question was, which McFarland school board member attended Milton College? We had 17 people correctly guess Craig Howery. Kelm, long no go. Oh, my goodness. That's like taking candy from a baby there. That was easy for Maddie Hedinger.
Yep.
Oh, and a steal. Tipped away. Cross-court pass. Kelm, little crossover layup. Nice job. Emily Kelm.
4th point.
66-41. Spartans energized coming out of that timeout.
Yep.
Oh,
Maybe
just so many cross-court passes by Turner,
Turner.
just not strong.
Yep, we have another minute and 45 left of this dress rehearsal for next week's Big 3 contests.
With this win, the Spartans will go to 8-0, 9-4 overall. And again, Bill, 9-4, but we aren't that far from 13-0.
Nope.
When you look at kind of some disappointing losses to Monroe, certainly a disappointing loss.
Right.
Fort Atkinson
Yep, in the
had
opener.
Stoughton here.
Yep. But that's okay. Those were probably valuable learning experiences for a team that consists, again, John, of 5 seniors that have played together for
Oh, look out.
4 years. And then you throw 2 freshmen and the 2 juniors in there with them, and it's kind of, it takes a little time still to get everybody on the same page. And also new first-year coach.
It just
Coach
doesn't
Pete
help you
Willickett.
when you go to seating meetings.
Right, absolutely. Coach Willickett's really done a nice job here in his initial campaign with the Lady Spartans. I know you don't like that, do you, when we refer to them?
They're all
Or would we
Spartans.
like it? The Spartanettes.
Brooke Lonegro, underhand layup, no good. We're going to go coast to coast here now. That's Chris Manich. We'll bring it up, the freshman. Under a minute to go. It's all academic from here.
Oh, nice,
nice.
entry pass.
Oh, and that's going to be a foul on Maddie Hedinger. So Alexis Sandwick can't quite get her done, but she'll go to the line, and I believe we're going to be in the super bonus.
Yes, we are.
66-41. Alexis Sandwick, she's a 6'1 sophomore. Shot is no good.
As I look at that end of the gym too, John, I see the sign, we love our parents. I would hope that these kids do love them and appreciate all the support that these parents have given them. I'm sure they've spent many a dollar bill on trips, meals, to different venues and that as they've grown up, different camps and everything else, and you just hope that kids, once in a while, stop your parents, give them a hug, give them a kiss, and say, hey, I appreciate what you do for me and what you've done for me, as well as probably what you will continue to do for me.
Spartans are going to take some air out of the ball here. No reason to
Student
score.
section starting the victory clap there at the end.
Led by Fan of the Year, Jack Howell.
Yep. Are we ready to light up the victory cigars now, John? I kind of
No
forgot 'em.
smoking in here.
Oh, that's right. I
John
forgot.
Kepsel would be all over us.
Yep,
He's
that's true.
watching over us right now.
So, John, I'm going to let you put a wrap on our first live telecast. A victory for Spartan Nation. The Lady Spartans tonight moving to 8-0 in the Rock Valley North Conference, still in first place. And heading into next week, boy, going to have some fun with the games next week. Very important games. So
And if you're at home, go down to Culver's,
Yep.
get those dollar burgers,
Dollar
$1.25
burgers.
cheeseburgers.
Yep.
Boy, it could really be eaten there if the Spartans put some wins together tomorrow and next week.
That goes for the boys' games also, those of you that are out there viewing it. And we'll be on the air tomorrow night when the boys take on the Panthers of Palmyra Eagles.
And
So,
hopefully
John,
live.
hey, you were 2 for 5. 2 for 5.
So
at
that'll do
timeout
it tonight
calls.
from McFarland High School. For Bill Cather, I'm John Wells. Our final score, the McFarland Spartans 66, the Beloit Turner Trojans 41. So long, everyone.